morning, everyone. We just received a copy of the criminal complaint against one half of our favorite doomsday duo, Miss Lori Vallow. Let's jump in and see what this criminal complaint says. So, cover page, of course, just talks about all the legal mumbo jumbo. It lists out her address in Hawaii and where she was ultimately arrested at. It reads, the Madison County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, having submitted pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 3, the sworn affidavit of Detective Ron Ball of the Rexburg Police Department, who complains and alleges the defendant, Lori Noreen Vallow, of this address committed the following crimes. Page 2, we get into count 1, desertion and non-support of children or spouse, a felony. Count 1, they allege that the defendant, Lori Vallow, on or between the dates of September 23, 2019 and February 18th of 2020 in the county of Madison, state of Idaho, did desert a child under the age of 18 with a date of birth May 25th, 2012. This charge is in reference to JJ, who was dependent upon the defendant for care, education, or support with the intent to abandon him. Count 2, the defendant, Lori Vallow, on or between the 8th day of September 2019 and the 18th day of February 2020 in the county of Madison, state of Ohio, did desert a child under the age of 18 in regards to Tylee, who was dependent upon the defendant for care, education, or support with the intent to abandon. Count 3, resisting and or obstructing an officer. They allege that the defendant, Lori Vallow, on or about the 26th day of November 2019 in the county of Madison, state of Idaho, did willfully delay and or obstruct a public officer, namely Lieutenant Ron Ball of the Rexburg Police Department, in the discharge of his office by giving false information of a child, and this refers to JJ, and thereby delaying the search for the child. Count 4, solicitation. This is a good one. This really breaks it down exactly what they say did and how other people are involved. Count 4 alleges that the defendant, Lori Vallow, on or about the 26th day of November 2019 in the county of Madison, state of Ohio, did with the purpose of promoting or facilitating the commission of a crime, encouraged and or requested Melanie Gibb to engage in conduct which would constitute the crime of resisting and or obstructing an officer by requesting and or encouraging Melanie Gibb to give false information to law enforcement regarding the whereabouts of JJ Vallow. I find that one extremely interesting. So are we going to see Melanie Gibb go down for this? I know that's speculation. I don't want to get too far ahead, but to see her name in these documents is very interesting. The final count, count 5. This one alleges that the defendant, Lori Vallow, on or about the 30th day of January 2020, did willfully disobey a lawful court order in Madison County with the case number given by failing to physically produce minor children, JJ Vallow and Tylee Ryan, to the Rexburg Police Department and or the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare within 5 days of the service of the order, all of which was contrary to the form, force, and effect of the statute in such cases made and provided and against the peace and dignity of the state of Idaho. Said complainant therefore prays that a warrant will be issued for the arrest of Lori Vallow and that she may be dealt with according to the law. And this was signed by the prosecuting attorney on February 18th of 2020, which, like I said, last night would have been Tuesday. And then it is a 4-page complaint, and then the last page is it being signed off by the judge. So now we have a full breakdown of what the charges are. Like I stated in my video late last night that I posted with all the updates and things that we learned, that solicitation charge was in fact to get somebody to keep their mouth shut about the location of the children. I speculated that it was either Alex or possibly even Chad. However, it turns out it was Melanie Gibb. So Melanie Gibb is apparently flapping her lips, which is quite interesting. As the day progresses, there's going to be a ton more information released. I thought that this criminal complaint was the most important piece of information to get out, unless anything super crazy happens or we get so lucky to where her court appearance is going to be broadcast live. You guys won't hear from me until later this evening. As soon as I get done with this, I'm going to schedule the live for tonight. You guys can look for that to start around 5:30 Central Time. press conference starts in Hawaii at 2 p.m. local time to them, which is 6 p.m. Central Time for me. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can be part of the conversation later this evening. And you can also be one of the first people to know when I have updates available for everyone. You guys make it the best day ever. Take care, make good choices, and I will see you guys later tonight. Bye.